So you hit it like you were gonna hit it like a volleyball, except you hit it with the like fat part of your hand, and you have to make sure you don't hit it with your wrist. And you can kick it, but you can't kick it if someone's hands are below their knees. It's easy, so if you score it over the goal post, it's worth 1 point. And if you score it into the net, which is harder, it's worth 3.
I feel like the best part, in my opinion, is probably just like drop kicking, because it helps me when I play school sports, and then like the punching it would help me when I would play volleyball, because it was kind of like a serve.
I don't play Gaelic football, but my brother does, and he's going to Ireland for a tournament. Yeah, it's like a mixture of American football, soccer, and rugby, because you have to like kick it, punt it, and like punch it, I guess.
The hardest part is probably when you only have to take 4 steps, and then you have to bounce it, and then you have to kick it, and then I like how I'm on a team.
So Gaelic football is basically a game where it's like a soccer goal, but there's like a football goal post. My experience was kind of didn't really want to play it, but it was fun to play it after.
And in soccer, you can only use your feet, and in Gaelic football, you can use your feet and hands. The difference between soccer and Gaelic football is with Gaelic football you can use your hands, and soccer you can't. You still do like drop kicks and stuff, and like you usually do it on teams. The person who taught me was GAA and my dad. The hardest bit is probably trying to get the ball, because there's different positions, and if like there's midfield, and that's really hard because that's where you're like in the game trying to get the ball. The most fun part is you get to experience having like a team and being with people and like being social, and you get to make friends.
My favorite part is probably scoring like the winning point. I play on a team for San Francisco. You drop it and you kick it back to yourself.
I think it's like a mixture of rugby and soccer. It's just a lot more rugby than soccer, despite the name. I also think it's better than hurling. The hardest thing, it's probably soloing for me. Soloing, it's basically where you have a ball, but you have to kick it. Because in hurling, you can only take so many steps before you have to solo or bounce a ball.
So believe it or not, we've decided to put an Irish dance into Gaelic football as well. Sure, why not? It's one of Ireland's most traditional céilí dances. It's the 6-hand, it's the fairy reel, but we think it kind of fits into our song of Gaelic football crazy.
I have a favourite brother, and his name is Paul. He's lately joined the football club, for he's mad about football. He has 2 black eyes already, and teeth lost from his gub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club. For he's football crazy, he's football mad. The football age has taken away the little bit of sense he had, for it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club. The first match he took part in, I was there myself and saw. They 2 half breaks for the goalposts and a tin can for the ball. The Lord Mayor, he was there himself with lords and ladies grand, and Paul he got hold of the ball and he made a Hogan stand. For his football crazy, his football mad. The football it has taken away the little bit of sense he had, for it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club. In the middle of the field at Masterton, the captain said to Paul, would you kindly take me place because you're mad about football? So he took a few steps backwards and shot off from the mark. The ball went sailing over the bar and landed in New York. For his football crazy, his football mad. The football it has taken away the little bit of sense he had, for it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club. Now his wife, she says she'll leave him if Paulie doesn't keep away from football kicking at night time in his sleep. He calls her Pat McGinty and other things so droll. Last night he kicked her out of bed and swore it was a goal. For his football crazy, his football mad. The football it has taken away the little bit of sense he had, for it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club.
All right.